Hi, this is Jodelle Tyken, and I thought this might be the most efficient way to get you some information about a plan that I've talked with your principals about. And they suggested you as a person who could potentially be a math partner at the school level. So I'm going to kind of share some information about this plan and ask you to consider playing that role this year and actually next year too. So this is a 2-year plan. So we've developed, and we being the principals and some existing math leaders, have developed a 2-year plan that is linked to this slide that you could look at more closely if you want to. That really identifies short and long-term goals. And what the principals and I discussed was having a team of teachers who would really help refine those goals and then work collaboratively with a math consultant. We're looking at Math Solutions to help us with professional development and coaching over the next 2 years. And then after those 2 years, we would, as a team of teachers, talk about how that went, where we're at with our plan and our goals, and then what's needed beyond that. So in that conversation with the principals about who we would like to be involved with helping develop these goals and work with the consultant and play a leadership role in that, we're looking for 18 teachers. And so that would be 9 at the middle school level. So a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math teacher from each middle school. And then we also would have some high school folks in those courses listed, 1 from each school. So that's 9 high school teachers as well. And really the role of those people would be to identify and monitor the goals. And so again, we're going to kind of work on trying to say, what is it we want to accomplish, and then how can these consultants help us, and then really guide the planning for working with those consultants so we know that we get what we need from them. So why are we looking at implementing this plan? Really, as we shift to the Common Core, we know we've got some challenges ahead, and Math Solutions is a consultant who's worked with lots of districts, has a proven track record of helping districts make those shifts. And as we look to really get that, make some inroads in that in the early years, I think having the help of an outside agency can really help us help us make some shifts that may be harder to do ourselves. Then after a couple of years, we might decide, these are some things we can continue on our own, and these are some things we might still need some help with. But really, that's the why, is as we looked at the needs for math and the call for some changes in classroom practice as a result of the needs for deeper learning of math concepts, we felt like, maybe an outside consultant really can help us with that. So for you, if you say yes, and I'm really hoping you do, how much time are we asking for? This summer, I would like to get the group of 18 teachers and principals together for about 4.5 hours. And I have a little doodle survey that I will put in the link in your email that would ask for you to tell me which dates of the ones I've selected would work best for you. And really in that time, what we would do is kind of talk about the plan and really clarify what we think our short and long-term goals are, and then hear from the Math Solutions consultants what they can bring to the table in terms of helping us meet those goals. So we're looking to do that this summer. And then during the school year, we'd like to get this group of 18 teachers together 6 times throughout the year. And really the purpose of those meetings would be to kind of reflect on what's happening in your school, what are, troubleshoot some problem areas and make plans for adjustments. And then also to share about that both at the middle school teachers share, but then also with the high school in a vertical way. And then in addition to those meetings with our large group of 18 teachers, we would ask at your school that you have monthly meetings with your principal and the department chair for math if it's not one of you already, really so to touch base, so to keep that communication loop solid with what's happening in the whole department, and then also so the principal is involved. So next steps. If you have questions, I'm going to give you a link to the detailed plan so you can read about that. And if you have additional questions that haven't been answered that really you need it to be answered before you say yes, please give me a call. If you are willing to come to our summer meeting where we would discuss in more detail the plan and do this, answer some questions around that, and then of course look at our short and long term goals and talk with those, have some preliminary conversations with the consultants. I'm going to ask you to complete a doodle survey that would, and quickly if possible, so we can get that date on the calendar, so we can get together and do that this summer. So thank you for your consideration, and I look forward to hearing a yes. Have a great summer.